Yep, that is another new low weigh-in. Nice. What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. We're kicking this off with a really solid morning so far. As you saw, got a new low weigh-in. Really happy with that. Fresh haircut, get this done every week or two. Just come back from a food shop. It's only a little one today, but yeah, just got a nice little top-up shop done. Today's video is just going to be a nice little casual vlog because we have a lot of catching up to do, and also the last few videos now have been like, you know, topic based. So then there've been a lot less of just us hanging out kind of thing. So today's video doesn't really have a topic, if I'm honest with you. I just want it to be a casual, relaxed vlog. I want to get you up to speed with everything that's going on in my life. And plus I know these videos, looking back at the stats, people do tend to like them. So yeah, hopefully you're going to enjoy this one too. On today's agenda, we've got a few bits going on. Obviously I've got a few bits done already, but we still got to go to the gym. I've still got to get up to speed with YouTube and stats and how that's all been going recently. I've got to update you on my goal of getting in the best shape of my life. There's just quite a lot going on and it's going to be a good time. So I hope you're excited as I am. Guys, the support on the channel views wise has been amazing recently, as I'll let you know a bit later on in the video. But I've noticed that a lot of people who watch these videos aren't actually subscribed, so if we could change that today and maybe get a few more subs, that would be fantastic and I'd be eternally grateful. Either way, hope you enjoyed this video. Sit back, relax, and let's get into this one. Oh my god, look at this sick top-up shop. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go make some breakfast now. I'm starving. Alright, so we are starting the day with a nice chicken sausage and egg butty. Oh, come on. Come on, just look at that. Also gonna have 100 grams of blueberries for nutrients. I'm still gotta go to the gym, so I don't want to eat too much. Plus I also wanted to do a physique check, so I don't want to blow myself too much by eating too much food. I probably should have done a physique check before making breakfast, but honestly I was too hungry, so I've got to eat something. So I'm gonna crush this and then get in the shower, and then I'll catch up with this after. Alright, so I am freshly showered, and I think you all know what it means when I'm stood in this particular place, but I just wanted to tell you about this setup. So I've got two softbox lights here, which are against the white wall, which are like, you know, great at flooding the space with light, as you can see. But when it comes to like highlighting a physique, if anything, this does my physique an injustice. So if you do follow me on YouTube and Instagram and you're thinking, like you see my stuff on Instagram and think, well, Dean looks quite a lot more jacked there. It's because that's like me like in a less kind of like forced kind of like situation, if that makes sense. This is a very like artificial environment. I've created this environment because I just want it to be well lit. And I just want to show you what I look like without any room for people thinking, well, he's making his physique look better than it is there, because that's not what this is about. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get a quick physique check done. And bear in mind, this is what I'm looking like. I've got food and water in my system. I've not trained. So this is what I'm looking like, completely natural from the front, completely relaxed. And from the side. But honestly, with the new low weigh-in today, I do feel like more recently, if I just show you what I look like with a flex, I do feel like the more lean, muscular kind of aesthetic that I'm chasing is slowly starting to come in. I weigh in about 82.5 kilos right now. That's morning weight. Day-to-day weight probably more like, I don't know, 83.5, so maybe about a kilo heavier than in the morning, but feeling more definition coming through. I'm feeling quite happy with the vascularity coming through as well. You might not be able to see it now because of obviously the lighting setup plus me being as flat as I'll be. But yeah, I mean, my goal this year, as you all know, was to get in the best shape of my life. I've made really good steps towards that. I'll put data on the screen right there so you can see. It's come along nicely. I think a couple more months, we might actually be looking at the best I've ever looked. So, exciting times. And we just need to make sure that we don't rest on laurels. We keep the hard work coming. I've made the executive decision to not go to the gym today because honestly I've trained loads this week, and if I did go in today it was just going to be to kind of just like, well, mess around, maybe get some content and just do a few movements. But I've got padel later, and as I say, I've been training so much this week, so I'm going to take a rest day today. But this does actually give me an opportunity to catch you up on some things. Like, you know, I mean, if you've been watching my YouTube videos recently, for any length of time really, you'll know that, you know, I really do want to make social media a longer term thing of mine. I want it to be like my main thing that I do, like as a career. And it has taken me quite some time to kind of figure out what direction I want to go in with content. But over time it has gotten more clear. But in addition to that, it's also become clear that if I want to achieve what I want to achieve from social media, I needed to be doing more, which is why I pledged to do a lot more starting in the new year. Was one of my kind of goals for this year actually. So today is the 24th of January and I've posted across 3 platforms, that's YouTube, TikTok and Instagram, every single day since the new year. I have not missed a single day so far, and I'm really hoping that I'm not going to miss a day. I can't lie to you guys, I'm not even a month in, and it's been really difficult. It has been really hard. There are some days, like even today, where I was genuinely thinking I'm not actually sure what I'm going to post today. Because yes, I have got videos banked that I want to like roll out over time, and content banked that I want to roll out over time. But I don't want to be too samey with my content. I want to make sure that key pillars are being kind of fulfilled. So you might have seen that I've started doing the funny gym videos, which seem to do the best by a mile out of all the content that I do. You've probably seen that I throw in the occasional recipe in there, the occasional kind of gym footage with some motivational overlay over it. Little talking to the camera clips like this, where I just discuss a topic in a really brief format. The underlying theme though is something that I've spoken about on this channel for so long. I've always been talking about how I want to entertain people, how I want to be inspiring, how I want to motivate people to kind of create the life that they want to. But I do want to share something really cool with you. Like, throughout my entire time of YouTube in 2025, I amassed just under 60,000 views. I think I hit 60,000 on like January 3rd or 4th or something like that. But since I've been daily posting, I'm literally right on the cusp of 100,000. 100,000. So that means we've grown by, you know, the best part of 40,000, maybe even a bit more. We have grown that much, and it's not even been a month. Like, in views, that is absolutely crazy. As you know, I do have idols in this game. Like, Max Tuning is always going to be the go-to YouTube to me. But massive shout out to Christian Guzman, because he's probably the original reason I started making content. And James Smith's another one who's been increasingly influential. And, you know, there was something that I watched of his last year where he was always talking about, look, if you can't post 100 days in a row without missing a single day, like, that says a lot about how badly you want to do well in this game. Because, like, the reality is, and this is something I've spotted over time, there are people who are in the content space where this is just like brushing their teeth. Publishing content every single day is just like brushing their teeth. Sometimes it's more than one piece of content every single day. And a combination of that and some conversations with my good buddy ChatGPT, where I was discussing, like, I was telling it what I want to get out of content and what I want to achieve in 2026. And it said, to be fair, I was on a decent trajectory. But if I want to get to where I want to go, then you need to be doing more. And to be honest, I knew that deep down. And so I told myself, look, Dean, if you're gonna make something of this, you need to listen to the advice from the people who are where you want to be. You need to look closely at the patterns of where people are succeeding, and it's a lot of it to me it's going to be just frequency. Like, I need to just like increase my frequency to a level where it just can't be denied. I know the short form content is different to the long form, and don't get me wrong, I still prefer making this long form content. I really like the chance to speak to the camera in this kind of setting and, you know, create a connection with you who's watching this right now. So don't worry, these videos are definitely not going anywhere. But if you do want to see more of me, there is no denying that I post more on YouTube Shorts, Instagram and TikTok these days. With that in mind though, if you're a viewer of these longer form videos, please let me know if there's anything like from these videos that you'd like to see in a shorter format, because I always think about how much easier it would be if I could just clip down my longer form videos into short clips and kind of roll them out that way, but I don't think my videos are very conducive to that. But if you have any ideas from watching my longer form content over time, where you think, actually, you know what, Dean, I'd like to see you do this, please let me know in the comments below, because I am honestly all for it at this stage. I just need this input. I feel like I am on the right track. But if there's anything else I can do in short form to kind of like inspire you more, to make you laugh more, to motivate you more, to entertain you more, then I'm all for it, honestly. Please just let me know in the comments below. Anyways, rambled a bit and I'm hungry again, so I'm gonna make some food and I'll catch up with you after. Alright folks, apologies for the darkness, I'm just in the car. Some time has elapsed, and do you remember a few videos ago I was talking about how I feel like my game in paddle was getting better? Well, actually, since that video, my form took a nosedive. I've not been playing too well recently, and I've actually found it very frustrating to play, to be honest, because I just don't feel like I've been playing very well at all. So I've stepped up the coaching sessions. I've just got the call from my coach. I was supposed to start at 7 PM today, but it's 20 to 6, and his previous client has actually said that he can't make it. So the cost of the course is already covered. I'm going to zoom over to Vauxhall Motorsports Club right now to get some extra time in with him. I'm going to take the camera with me, and let's hope that this is a fun coaching session.
Well done. Excellent, well done. Excellent, come in. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Come in.
Alright, buenos dias folks, it is the next day. This wasn't in the original plan, but I've decided that I'm going to actually extend this vlog out a little bit because I didn't quite get everything that I wanted to film yesterday, and also that I'm doing some things today that I kind of want to include in this video. Like, I'm about to go in for a full leg session, and I kind of thought I might want to show you that. So can I go in for a leg session, edit this entire video and get it uploaded in time for the 8 PM deadline, plus do my short form content for the day? We're going to find out, but I think I can do it. So as fun as padel was last night, I don't really feel like it gave me the normal lung busting workout that I need. And also, like as you know, I train small group PT at Unit 7, but the current leg session that we have in rotation just isn't quite doing it for me because it's centered around dumbbell squats as the main exercise with leg extensions and accessory. Leg extensions I'm fine with, but dumbbell squats just don't quite do it for me because it's like front rack position and all. I think it goes without saying that you can't really lift heavy on a dumbbell squat compared to what you would on a barbell, and me having the legs that I have, I've built them from like heavy barbell work, so I need to have like a heavy barbell squat, or a leg press will do the trick as well, I guess. And obviously I haven't got any of those in the current workout, so I want to make sure that I get an extra leg day in on a Sunday typically. So I'm just getting ready for the gym now. I've got pretty much the same breakfast as yesterday, just done a sausage and egg butty with ketchup. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a bit of extra food today. I'm gonna have a nice large banana as well, and I've got a protein shake which is 30 grams of the Protein Works coffee cooler. I think I've got like 7 grams of creatine in here, 10 grams of raw cocoa or cacao, whatever they call it, and then that's mixed with 200 mils of oat milk and then about 100 ml of water and a bit of ice, of course. Honestly, I don't really feel that hungry. It's 7:55 in the morning, and obviously I would have eaten breakfast normally by this point anyways, like on a normal day, but on a Sunday I don't typically eat until I don't know, like early afternoon or something like that. But if there's one session you don't want to go and fasted for, it's definitely legs, and I know today's going to be a heavy one. I want to do a heavy session, so I'm going to get this food down me first. After that we'll head to the gym, and then we'll probably go to a Starbucks or something to edit. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. It's going to be a great Sunday. Let's get into it. So at the start of the video I mentioned that I have a trip planned for next month, so that is actually a paddle trip. It's my first one. I'm actually going to Malaga for a like, these paddle training camps have become a thing since paddle started getting really big, and yeah, there's like all these kind of trips that you can go on for tournaments and like training camps and all that kind of thing. And the group that I play at, quite well, not frequently anymore, like during the winter months, but like during the summer months, especially at Port Sunlight over in the Wirral, they're having they're organising a trip to Malaga. It's at this amazing looking 5-star resort. It's essentially 4 days of intense like paddle coaching and stuff, and I don't really feel like I'm good enough to like play in tournaments and that kind of thing, but I do really want to get good at paddle. I'm pretty sure I've made that clear on the channel over time. So I figured, well, if it's the first trip, yes, I could look at booking a solo and everything, but like, why don't I just do one with the group? I might know a couple of people, it'll be all organised for me. I just think that'll be easier, so that's what I've done. February 10th or 9th or 10th, I'm flying, so it's actually not that far away at all. And I booked the trip blind initially. I was kind of thinking, like, if I don't know anyone, I don't know anyone, I'll just get to know some friends. But Adam, who is like my more regular partner now, who I play with in paddle, like you saw him yesterday in the training video, I just asked him like randomly, I was like, oh, by the way, you going on the Malaga trip in February? And he was like, yeah. I was like, just by complete chance, the lad who I play with most frequently is going. Yeah, it's a nice coincidence, really. So it's going to be a few days in the February sun in southern Spain, which I'm massively looking forward to. And of course, you know that I'm going to be vlogging the entire trip. Adam is actually a videographer as well, so I've paid him to do a bit of content for me while I'm away, and it is just going to be a good time. I cannot wait. As for right now, I'm just heading to the JD gym in Bromborough. I think out of all the JD gyms that I've trained at, Bromborough is actually one of the best ones. Sometimes I just like a change of surroundings. You know, when I travel for work, I always try and find a day pass at a local gym, and Unit 7's not open on Sundays, so that's why I actually recently bought myself a membership at JD again, the nationwide one. I usually train at the Hunts Cross one. It's not the best, but it does the job. The Bromborough one I actually think is pretty good, and seeing as I'm on heavy legs and I'm filming and I want it to be a good session, I figured why don't I put myself in the right environment for that to happen. So let's head over there and get the session started. As you can see, wasted a little time getting started, working up to, got 120 kilo on the bar now, doing sets of 3. Can't lie, my spine's not feeling too great today, so I don't think I'm going to go any heavier than this. The plan was to do 5 sets of 3 at this anyways, so we'll see if I can get the 5 sets out. But that was the first set of 5, and I'm not going to lie, didn't feel the best. But we're going to push through, and we'll see how we get on. Doesn't exactly help that since I've gotten leaner, this belt isn't very compressive. Like, even when I've still got a bit of space there, so I need to make that a bit smaller, but obviously I don't carry a screwdriver around with me with gym bag, so this is gonna have to do for today. So as you have just seen, I just moved down to 100 kilos. As soon as I stepped off the rack with that 120, I feel it right through my spine. So I was like, probably best not to risk it. I've done this before where I've just powered through and I felt a horrible feeling in my spine, and I've just been off squats for a while. So moved down to 100. Spine seems to be okay with that. So just going to do sets of 5 with this today. It is what it is. Guys, we're not being funny. If there's one thing for you to prioritise, if you're in a position where you feel a bit stuck, or you feel like you need to get moving and get
at doing something, you want to just improve yourself in some way, but you don't even know where to begin, just get used to doing hard shit. Seriously, you need to get used to doing hard shit. I don't just mean kind of hard, kind of dipping your toe outside of your comfort zone. I mean fucking throw yourself in. Fucking throw yourself in. You have to seriously push yourself, because, you know, if there's one thing that really annoys me, it's when someone just doesn't push themselves, but they also complain about where they are in life, and I'm just like, well, how are you possibly complaining when you quite clearly have no resilience when it comes to doing hard things? As soon as something becomes difficult, your tendency is to run away or like just like kind of shelter away from it. It's fine to be scared. It's fine to like, it's fine to have those feelings and not feeling like you can do it. I feel them things. Doesn't stop me doing them. So just get used to doing hard shit. It'll improve your life in so many different ways. Alright, that squat's done. I'm not going to film the rest of the workout. Just going to crack on. I'll catch up with you when we're all done. Alright, so solid gym session in the books. Time to go to Starbucks and edit this video and get it uploaded for tonight. But first, got a little theanine capsule, which I'm going to have with my, well, I'm just going to have it now, and then hopefully it'll kick in by the time I get to Starbucks. But actually, before I go, let me just reiterate that message I was talking about earlier. I do genuinely believe that if you're in a position where you feel a little bit stuck, or you feel like you need to do something in order to get yourself moving, you need to throw yourself into difficult things, and the gym is a very good place for you to do that. And you can't half-arse it. It can't just be kind of difficult, or it can't just like kind of dip your toes outside your comfort zone. You've got to really, really throw yourself in there. Embrace the difficulty, embrace doing really difficult things. There's no better way for you to become more resilient and learn a lot about yourself than doing difficult things on a regular basis. It's okay to feel scared, and it's okay to feel like you're not good enough, because everyone deals with those things. That's part of it. But if you can act in spite of those feelings, you'll find yourself moving very quickly in the right direction, and you'll genuinely surprise yourself with what you can do. Anyways, theanine going down. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Next week, full day of eating video. It's going to be the last video of every single month moving forwards. Have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.